Hello, hello. Happy July and welcome to this week's flow. Take your time. Make sure that you dedicate this time to your practice. And even if that means that, there are some times that you're just lying flat on your mat and staring at the ceiling, it's a time worth spent. It's a time that you reconnect, that you focus on what's happening in the now, and you're allowing your mind to detach from anything else that's going on in your life, however exciting or stressful. Because this is the time that you have for yourself, and you have for yourself in the now, no matter what else. And this is important. This is an important moment of our week, an important moment of our day. So just taking your time and finding that comfortable position on your mat. And just taking the time to make the transition from whatever has been going on throughout the day today, throughout the week so far. And slowly making the transition. And through that transition, your breath can be there to guide you and help you as you're shifting your focus from everything else in your bubble to that very act of breathing. From the vague and general to the very specific. So staying with that breath. Breathing in, expanding, opening. Breathing out, releasing, letting go. And again, breathing in, expanding. Breathing out, letting go. And as you're staying with the breath, also notice the movement caused by the breath. So how it shifts and changes your body. And you can trace that motion all the way down from the entrance of your nostrils, traveling down towards your lungs and affecting your rib cage and abdominal area, even reaching that area of the pelvis if you take a deep breath, affecting your back, affecting your shoulders. and bringing the whole body and mind in that state of rest and relaxation. Especially that out breath. And from there, just gently scanning down through the whole body, all the way from the crown of your head, all the way down to the tips of your toes. And you're doing that in order to check in. You're noticing if there are parts of the body that need a bit more protection today. And just checking in with the level of energy or lack of energy. If parts of the body feel tired. So you can regulate the practice. As I've said before, I'm just there to give you the idea, to give you a guideline. It's really up to you what you follow, what you don't, what kind of alternate exercise or pose you're using. I'm here to keep the morale up and help us keep going. Nice. So as you're there, you can start slowly and gradually waking up the body. Moving fingers, toes, hands and feet. Stretch them out, arms and legs. You can go for a little twist. You can turn and stretch as you turn. You can extend and expand to any possible direction. Very good. And eventually just come and bring everything back to center. Bring your knees all the way in, close to your chest. Inhale. And with the exhale, lift the head. And bring your forehead all the way up towards your knees. Nice, really feel that nice stretch along your back. Nice for 3. And 2. And 1, breathing in. On the exhale, you're letting it release, letting your head travel all the way back down. And inhale, both knees coming closer towards your chest. Flex your feet. With the exhale, let both legs extend. Heels kicking all the way up towards the ceiling. Nice. And let's go 3 more times. Inhale, squeezing in. Exhale, kicking up. Inhale in. Exhale, kick. Inhale in. Exhale, kick. Last one in. And exhale, kick. Nice. And from there, just gently flexing and pointing. Warming up the ankles. Good. Just carry on. Lovely. And maybe go for some little circles here. 3, and 2. Both ways, and 1. Perfect. Give them a shake, as probably your shins are slightly burning right now. Nice. And from there, we're gonna start our cycling. So take your time, slowly, gently. Good. Activating knees, activated hip joints. Very good. The 3. And 2. And 1. And go the opposite direction. 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. And now we're going to go back the regular direction. And we're going to lift the chin. Yeah, the whole head, actually. And think of tucking your chin towards your chest. And maybe even lift the arms on your sides. And just carry on. Very good. Lovely. The 3. And 2. And 1. Great. And let it all rest. Great. Gently rolling from side to side to ease the lower back if you need to. Perfect. And from there, we're going to start rocking back and forth. That very, very nice welcoming of the back and the spine into our practice today. Good. But if you don't feel like rocking back and forth, you can always just roll to one side and bring it all the way up to sitting. Nice. And eventually everyone will come up. Coming up, finding sitting bones, finding your back, finding the breath, and creating some space across the chest, letting your shoulders relaxed. Nice. Finding that balance, the length and width. Good. Let's go for the spine. So from here, hands on your knees, inhale, opening, eyes looking up. Exhale, back draws back. Inhale, opening, looking up. Exhale, back goes back. 3 more of those. Inhale, open. Exhale, back goes back. Inhale, opening. Exhale, back goes back. Very good. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, back goes back. Very good. Finding a moment, finding your pose here. Right hand over to the left thigh. Good. Inhale, left arm rising. Good. Lengthening where you are. And as you exhale, give it a side bend over to the right. If your shoulder is not willing to do that, you can bring that left arm around your back. Very good. Stay. Stay and breathe as you're letting your whole left side open up. Nice. The 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, reaching up. And on the exhale, let it twist. So we're turning to the left hand behind your back. And think of your spine lengthening. Eyes turning to look over your left shoulder now. Good. Breathing in As you exhale, you're letting it release, coming all the way back to center. From there, just gently start walking forwards, warming up that hip joint of the leg you have in front or on top. Gradually warming up the whole system before we begin. And for those first few minutes, don't push, don't force the body. In general, don't do that. But even more so in the first sort of warm-up sequence. You want everything to be smooth and soft. And take it wherever it takes you. Don't force it further. Breathing in. And exhale, just rolling up nice and gently. Very good. I'm going to swap the legs, bring the other one in front or on top. Great. And now left hand crossing over to your right leg, right arm reaching up, and just again, if the shoulder doesn't feel like doing that, the right arm behind your back. Good. Find that contact with the floor. So, of course, the left sitting bone, but also the right. Give it some downward push. There we go, the 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, rise. Good. As we exhale, we twist to the right arm behind your back. Spine lengthens. Eyes look over your right shoulder. Remember, it's the whole of your body that twists, not just your head. Your head is the last one, actually, that does. So find all that rotation from the lower levels, from your rib cage as you go higher, from your shoulders. And make sure that you breathe along the way. The 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. With the exhale, you're letting it all release, coming back to center, and just walk your hands all the way down to the level of your comfort, just making sure that you can feel the desired stretch along and around that hip joint of the leg you have in front or on top. Nice for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, just rolling, coming all the way back. Let's warm up the wrists. So forearms together, hands together. You know how that goes. Good. Little figure of 8s. The 3. And 2. And 1. And change your direction. The 3. And 2. And 1. And change again for 3. And 2. And 1. And change again. 2. And 1. Good. And then the squeeze. Nice. And especially in those hot summer days, probably you've got those where there's a lot of water retention and you can feel those hand joints just swelling. Give them some exercise. Good. And give it a shake. Very nice. And from there, just take it over to the table. Hands, knees into the floor, shoulders on top of your wrists, hips on top of your knees. And we'll start with a cat-cow. 10 of those on your own time.
nice and slow, synced with your breath. So go. 10. I'm at number 5. 5 more to go. Probably we're all finishing by now, but let it be your last one then. Good. And from there, just tuck the toes under, knees coming off the ground. And from there, just start hovering as you make little circles around your 4 points of contact. Keep spreading your fingers wide to maintain that nice connection and contact with the floor. Imagining the palm of your hand like a circle, but you want the whole circle to be in contact with the floor underneath. Nice for 3, and 2, and 1, and from there gradually you're going to pedal it all the way back to the downward dog. Keep pedaling. It's nice, it's smooth, it's soft. Give it time so that each heel can reach as far down as it goes. For 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. Now on the next inhale, let both heels rise. Both heels coming up. And on the exhale, let both heels drop. Inhale, both heels rise. Exhale, both heels drop. Last one, inhale, rise. Exhale, both heels drop. Last one, inhale, rise. Exhale, just drop. Lovely. Looking forwards. Start walking towards your hands. Gently, softly. Coming down to your forward fold. Heavy head. Heavy arms. Lovely. For 3, and 2, and 1. Gently bending both knees. And slowly we're going to start rising onto the chair with the arms. Letting the arms extend above your head and beyond. Your feet parallel, your knees parallel. Thinking of that diagonal line from the crown of your head to the tip of the tail. Nice. Holding there for 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. And from there, we're going to start shifting the weight towards that right foot as we bring the weight over to the right and lift the whole body up, and the left leg comes off the ground too. Nice. Inhale From there, as you exhale, just go ahead and kick that left leg back as you tilt forwards. Inhale, bring it all up. Left knee in. Exhale, kick it back. Torso tilts. Inhale, up. Exhale, kick. Inhale, up. Exhale, kick. Last one, up. Exhale, kick. Last one, up. And exhale, kick. Holding it there for 3. And 2. And 1. Maybe gently bending the knee here. Still staying where you are. For 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale. As you exhale, left foot comes down. Heel turns inwards. Great. To set up your first warrior stance. Now, pelvis rotates to the front. Good. If having your heel in doesn't allow your pelvis to face forwards, you can slightly change this alignment of the left foot. Just make sure that they're not completely parallel. It's just your left heel slightly inwards. Nice. So staying where you are. Finding a breath. Or let me just find mine. And from there, arms reach up. Very good. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale. As you exhale, let's open to the right. So right arm extends to the back. Left arm comes to the front. Eyes looking over your right shoulder. For 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, come and bring both hands down onto the floor. Send your right foot back. And from there, let's go for a vinyasa, bending the elbows and your knees if you'd like. Inhale, opening to a very gentle cobra. Exhale down and all the way back to your downward dog. And let's hold it here for a moment. Nice, holding 3. And 2. And 1, looking forwards. Go ahead and walk towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Hold it there. For 3. And 2. And 1, bending your knees, feet parallel, knees parallel. And we're going to bring it all the way up to the chair pose again. Nice, hold it. Find the balance between both feet, so right and left, but also find the balance between front and back. You want the whole surface of the foot to be connected. Nice, for 3. And 2. And 1. And from there, gradually, we're going to start shifting the weight over to the left foot. And once the transition is complete, we're going to start extending the left foot, bringing the right knee up. Nice, holding it for 3. And 2. And 1, breathing in. As you exhale, go ahead and kick that right leg back as you tilt the body forwards. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, up and in. Exhale, kick back. Inhale in. Exhale back. Inhale up and in. Exhale back and stay. Holding it for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. Exhale, bend that left knee and hold still. 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, that right foot steps back. Nice. Right heel slightly in, pelvis facing forwards. Great. Arms reach up. First warrior. If your arms are getting a bit tired, you can always let them extend to the front. Now breathing in. And as you exhale, just opening to the left. Left arm to the back, right arm to the front. And eyes turning to look over that left shoulder. Holding there for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. And with the exhale, just traveling down, both hands onto the floor, left foot back. Vinyasa as we bend the elbows down. Inhale, opening the chest to the cobra. Exhale, release and come all the way back to your downward dog. Hold it for a moment. Nice, looking forwards and just start walking towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Stay for a moment. So just bending your knees here. And this time softly rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. And all the way up to standing. Head coming up last. Nice. And from there, just moving towards the top of your mat. Then we're going to go for 5 slow sun salutations. And just try to explore and savor each moment of the sequence and try to make it seamless. So one interweaves with the next and the next and the next. So really take your time. There's no need to follow me if you have your own pace with it. Just make sure that it's a nice, slow, smooth, soft, generous flow. So finding your feet, finding that length, finding freedom in your joints, softness in your breath. And whenever you're ready, here we go, 5 rounds. I'm going to let you know when the 5th arrives. The only moment that you have a pause is when you reach your downward dog. But in this case too, there's a constant sort of pushing and pulling to stretch more and more the back of the legs and to send the pelvis further and further back.
The whole rest is just like a choreography. Final round. Nice. Well done. Just closing up. And whenever you're ready, let's take it all the way down for our Tibetans. Today, we're going to go for 15 repetitions. We're starting the month with a little challenge. So just take it easy. If 15 is out of reach today, just finish early and just stay in the resting pose. And as we go and as the days go by, we're going to keep working towards that 15 and ultimately maybe 24 or 21 so we can do the whole thing by the end of the month. Okay, so without further ado, just lying on your back, letting your legs extend, reaching all the way up towards the ceiling, hands on either side. You know how it goes. So let's go for it. Inhale, tucking your chin in, legs down. Exhale, 1 as they go up. Inhale down. Exhale, 2. Inhale down. Exhale, 3. Inhale down. Exhale, 4. Inhale down. Exhale, 5. 1/3 done. Inhale down. Exhale, 6. Inhale down. Exhale, 7. Inhale down. Exhale, 8. Inhale down. Exhale, 9. Inhale down. Exhale, 10. 2/3 done. Inhale down. Exhale, 11. Inhale down. Exhale, 12. Inhale down. Exhale, 13. Inhale down. Exhale, 14. That's the last one. That's 15. Bring your knees all the way in towards your chest, or roll from side to side gently. Allow your neck to release as your head finds support on the floor. Allow the breath to be deep, releasing the muscles around the hip joints. Very good. And from there, just go ahead and rock all the way up to standing for the 3 out breaths through the mouth. So hands around your pelvis. Let's go. Inhale and exhale, pushing down. Last one. Great. Let's go for the second one. For the second one, just sitting on the staff pose, hands either flat, fists or fingers. And with the inhale, we go up to the reverse table. With the exhale, we come back here. And if you finished earlier, bring your knees in, hug them, and rest. Okay, so 15, here we go. Inhale, tucking your chin in as you swing up. Exhale, 1. Inhale, up. Exhale, 2. Inhale, up. And 3. And up. And 4. And up. And 5. And up. And 6. And up. And 7. Up. And 8. Up. And 9. Up. And 10. 5 to go. Up. 11. Up. That's 12. Up. 13. Up. 14. The last one. And 15. Nice. Bring your knees in. Give them a hug. And just let your head rest onto your knees. At the same time, just think of your whole back pushing backwards. Lovely. And from there, bring it all the way up. Coming up to standing, hands around your pelvis. Very good. So breathing in and exhale, pushing down. Inhale and last one. And great.
Next one, we'll find us on our knees. So you can fold your mat here and do the necessary arrangements so that your knees are comfortable. Once you're ready, you can bring your hands around the pelvis. Either way, fingers pointing forwards or fingers pointing down, you'll find which works best for you. And when we're done with the 15, we come here in the child's pose. Okay, so get ready, set, go. Inhale, opening to the back. Exhale, 1. Inhale, back. Exhale, 2. Inhale, back. Exhale, 3. And back. And 4. And back. And 5. Back. That's 6. And back. And 7. Go back. And 8. Back. That's 9. Back. That's 10. 5 to go. Inhale, back. Exhale, 11. Inhale, back. Exhale, 12. Inhale, back. 13. Inhale, back. 14. That's our last one. 15. And back to the child's pose. Let your hands rest. Let your head rest. Let your shoulders release. Very good. From there, just go ahead and bring it all the way up onto your feet after standing. Great. Hands on the pelvis. 3 out breaths. Shake down. Last one. Great. And let's go for the last one of the sequence. For this one, you can take your time and do it as slow as or fast as you want. I'll keep accounting just for the reference. And whenever you want to stop for today, you can just lie down, one arm in the front, opposite leg coming in, and just resting. Good. So that's a swing between the upward and the downward dog. So starting from the plank and letting the pelvis drop without touching down. That's our upward dog. And let's go 15. Ready, set, go. So inhale, taking the chin, going back. Exhale, 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. 5. Back. 6. Back. 7. Back. 8. Back. 9. Back. 10. Back. 11. Back. 12. Back. 13. Back. 14. Back. Last one. Nice. Bring it all the way down. One arm in the front, opposite knee coming in. Let your head rest. Let your whole body ease and soften. As always, good chance to feel your heartbeat. Good chance to listen to your breath. and tune in. That's it. Whenever you're ready, just bring it all the way back, all the way up to standing for our 3 breaths. Hands in the pelvis, holding those bones there, and go 3 breaths. Inhale and very nice. And finishing with a half salutation. Let the arms rest into the side. Take a moment to find the breath. Let your joints soften. And inhale, arms rising up. Exhale down, forward fold. Inhale, opening half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising, reaching up. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. Well done. And now come and just take it all the way down onto the floor in a nice, comfortable position. That can be your savasana, your semi-supine, reclined butterfly pose, or anything else that you find to be relaxing and comforting for your body. And before anything else, just take a moment finding your points of contact to the floor. And think of the whole body melting through those points. Easing, softening, releasing. Nice soft breaths. And then just using that breath to release the whole body. Let the breath help you. As it melts and eases and softens. And just checking in, noticing how everything feels. Parts that might feel a bit more tired, parts that might feel a bit more energized. Whatever it is, just being present. Thinking that every breath you take is a new batch of nurturing energy for the body. Oxygen that helps sort of break down nutritions and make them into energy. Revitalizing the body. Make you feel ready to carry on whatever waits for you next.
arms slowly, gently. And you can start waking everything up. Moving fingers and toes and hands and feet, stretching arms and stretching legs, or whichever way you would like to bring your body back into the day. Just let it be welcomed. And eventually you're rolling over to one side and coming all the way up to sitting. Finding your sitting bones, finding your back, lengthening, widening, opening, balancing. And take a deep breath, arms will rise, reaching up. Exhale, finding center, hands to chest. Tuning in, connecting. And inhale, opening eyes, minds, and hearts. Thank you very, very much for joining today. Have a lovely rest of the month, and I'll see you soon. Bye.